Mingo, obviously the games you and Jordan had Saturday, it just feels like maybe everybody's kind of getting into kind of a groove or comfort level with Dart after he's kind of been the guy the past few weeks.
Yeah, I feel like coaches trusting Dart more every week, so opening up the passing game for all the receivers. You know, last week Malik had a big game, so any week it can be another receiver. This week it was me and Jordan, so we got a lot of playmakers on the outside, and the quarterback's getting comfortable with us.
I was going to say, did you ever text Elijah back or talk to him? I know when we last talked to you, you said you hadn't had a chance.
Oh yeah, we talked after the game as soon as I got on the bus. He was wanting me to break the record, so we just chopped it up for a little bit, just seeing how each other was doing.
I didn't get to ask you Saturday, but I mean, what does that mean to you to kind of have that record, but to be the guy to kind of pass Elijah, knowing what he meant to you and to this program?
It meant a lot. 2 years ago, it was different watching him being on the field, him watching him break the record. It was crazy just seeing that many yards he get in the game. Now, I think I had a talk with him in the offseason. I told him I was going to try to break his record, so it was cool to have that happen.
What's the last month or so been like for Flash, just trying to get back to full speed, and how different is this receiving core with him healthy?
Flash is very dangerous. It's just a matter of him just getting back to his full health. You know, Flash is a very special receiver, and when him healthy, the receiving core is even more dangerous. So we just waiting on him to get back.
Obviously, you wore the #1 jersey in high school your senior year, but knowing that there were receivers here like A.J. Brown, Laquan Treble, who wore that #1 jersey. When you came in your freshman year, was kind of the mindset was I want that number because I want to be like them, or just kind of be like your own person?
Really, I wanted 18. I wanted 18, but I can't do that here. So yeah, 1 was the next available number. And I grew up. I really didn't start liking Ole Miss until I watched AJ. I started watching him in high school, so I was kind of keyed in trying to see who was going to go to school at. So I started watching him in DK in college, and that made me start liking Ole Miss. So it's kind of a blessing to wear #1, just trying to keep the tradition.
Does it feel like maybe there's getting to be more balance now in the offense? Obviously, the run game was very kind of heavy and productive the first start of the season, but it looked like Saturday now there's some balance in the pass and the run game.
Oh, yeah, it's just a matter of read, just taking what the defense give us. So we run a lot of RPOs sometimes, so it's good to have a balanced offense. It's better to be two-dimensional instead of one-dimensional so teams can't key in on one aspect of our game.
You talked about Elijah. Just how many people did reach out to you after Saturday? I assume your phone was buzzing off the hook.
Yeah, I had a lot of people just reaching in, just telling me congrats and saying they were proud of me. So it was crazy, but it was a good experience to have.
So you shared SEC Offensive Player of the Week with your high school teammate,
Yeah.
Will Rodgers. Have you talked to him at all?
Oh yeah, me and Will, we talk pretty much every day. So it was a cool experience sharing the SEC honors with him. Me and him having played in high school, and to him trying to recruit me to Mississippi State. Me going to my senior year of high school, he was committed. He committed before I signed to Ole Miss, so he was trying to convince me to go there, but I had to take my own path. So it was pretty cool to have that experience with him.
Just kind of going back to your high school days, how many years have you had total catching passes from Will Rogers in high school, or did it go all the way back to middle school, or?
His dad was the offensive coordinator, so his dad had been practicing with the high school team in like 7th grade. So I was pretty much practicing with Will probably since like 9th grade. Me and him would throw every Sunday. From my sophomore year on to his freshman year, we would just throw every Sunday after a football game. We continued the tradition all the way until we graduated. So it was just a blessing to have Will as my quarterback, because without him, I wouldn't have made it here. I appreciate y'all.